Hello, 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 hello. I'm Lynn Browder, and I have a son, Owen, who is 11, and he helps me paint. He helps me paint the backgrounds with a hand over hand method, and then I paint the rest. And I got a brush here that's not going to want to work with me. Hopefully it'll, as I'm a little distracted. When I paint flowers, which if you've watched before, I paint a lot of flowers. I generally, not always, generally use one brush because I like the way the colors kind of mix in there and blend together, and I just like the whole texture of it. So, that's kind of what I'm looking at here is doing some texture and colors and different things. And in my mind, I'm doing a kind of Christmassy. Since we haven't gotten through Thanksgiving yet, I'm moved on to Christmas, I suppose. I generally start doing. I tend to like the word generally tonight. I do believe. I'm starting to get very very tired. I start usually doing Christmas trees and Christmas things by now, but I haven't really started any. So I figure, that's what I'll do tonight. So here we are doing this tonight. I have no clue what I'm really doing, in the sense of I know I'll be doing some flowers because that's what I do a lot of. But I feel very tired tonight. But my boy, he's been up since 4 a.m. So that is kind of a hard thing. I had to change my lights. I'm not sure if that helped y'all or not, but they were glaring. I need to fix my directions or something, because I used to not ever feel like I was having this glare, and now that's all I feel like I have is glare. And so I'm not sure if I don't know why this is happening now, but it is. Maybe I need darker. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's going on. Now I've probably made it too dark. I probably am gonna just complain about everything. That's what it sounds like. I'll try to stop complaining. But Owen was up at 4 this morning. He is on school break, and routine is everything to him. We have the hardest time when he's not in school, because routine truly is everything. He wants to be in school. He wants the days to go like he wants them to go. And when they don't, it's hard, and I don't blame him. I mean, he wants what he wants, and routine is where he likes to be. So that has kind of been a little hard for him. And so this morning he was up at 4, and he was just it was just a long morning. He he screams a lot, and it's not always upset screams. It's sometimes happy screams, screams about something on his tablet, screams about something he's doing, something that happened, screams because he is mimicking something that he hears screaming. So, I mean, there's 1,000 screams, and a lot of them happen at the same decibel. So, you know, there's a lot to say to go by with that. But you know, what can we do? So he was up at 4 because his routine is all different, and he wanted to know what was going. Oh, I just put my paintbrush in the wrong thing, which is no big deal but it's just white, and so I'm gonna eventually, I think, gonna use it. So we've been up, and I'm tired, and I'm probably not making any sense. And if you've watched before, you're like, Lynn, that's not much different than any other time. Now that light, not only is the lights bad, now that light's flashing. Ooh, I don't know what happened. Probably need a new bulb. It's close to 4 or 5 years old now, I think. So maybe 4 years. I don't know. But maybe it needs a new bulb because it's stopped now, I think. But pulsating. Every once in a while I feel it's going. So he is excited about going to his grandma's tomorrow, but he is used to going to his grandma and spending some time with her without me. And, you know, who doesn't want to spend some time with their grandma? And he loves it, and I love for him to do it. But tomorrow is Thanksgiving, and so the day is not according to plan. It's different because it's Thanksgiving. So that is hard for him to kind of grasp why we are doing that, why he is not, whatever it is. And he keeps telling me that mommy goes bye-bye, and I keep telling him mommy's not going bye-bye, even though I may run out for a little bit, or I may not. I still don't want him to think that's the possibility, because it's hard enough for him to understand when routine is changed, but he needs to understand that it can happen. And that's again one of those emotional kind of journeys, and it doesn't always make sense, or is not always easy for him to deal with or change. So I don't know. I wish sometimes things were just a little bit. I probably didn't want to do that on top of that, but we'll adjust in just a moment, I think. I think we'll just go back over this. See? We can figure it out. So now that looks like it was, I don't know, something. We'll see. It was a little smaller, now it's a little bigger. Red, for some reason, yellow, golds, things like that, they don't always show up to me. Like, they kind of tend to fade in the background. And reds are becoming like that to me. They're not always showing the way they could be showing. So funny. That's not really what I was going to do there, but here we are. See, and I've got white, and I keep thinking, do I want to add white to this? Do I not want to add white to this? But a lot of my colors are really fading in the background, and so I'm gonna try to just not make it so stark white, but so that it's kind of like there. So that's what we're gonna do. We'll see. We shall see. Dun dun dun. Again, this is kind of one of those things that not exactly what I had planned, but for those that have watched before, they're like, you don't plan anything. So I don't plan a lot. I shouldn't say I don't plan anything, because there are times when I do plan a little something, but like I said, it kind of all works out in the wash. These are, everything's feeling kind of sporadic. So I'm not quite sure what's gonna happen here. It's feeling very you know, when you go to the grocery store, there's like the $3 bunch, the $5 bunch, the $20 bunch, the $50 bunch, and like, so this is like the $5 bunch. Like, it's not all put together quite yet. It's still thinking about where it could go from here. I'm not 100% like convinced this is the flower of the success here. I don't want to keep doing these like pom-pom flowers though, because they don't necessarily reflect the mood, but here we are. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing, even though I said that's not what we're doing. So this is one of those little doodads, whatever that is. And then I'm gonna do a little, whoa, see that? Oh, that's a little problem. I get myself in trouble with having too much paint on my paintbrush. That is nothing new, folks. Nothing new. Nothing new. So we got that. It's very sporadic and very, I don't know. We need some extra color or something. But I don't want to add too many colors because I'm trying to kind of keep it in this kind of Christmassy look to it. Now see, this is out without, like, it needs more definition now that it was under that. It should not really have been there. And I need to adjust this a little bit. And I think this one is the one that's gonna kind of go wherever. And again, that's probably not what I should have done, but there it is. It's happening. So we will just let it happen. That's what happens sometimes. You just never know. And it will all work out as it could, should, would, something. See, now that one's a little more of the white. We're just very sporadic, like I told you. Like I told you. We're just... I shouldn't have done those two like that. I overthink a lot of things, if you hadn't noticed. I overthink a lot of missed opportunities or drying trends or possibilities of things that will not go as I thought they would go. Now I need something right here. Even though I've got this sticking there, it's too calm. I don't know, something. So we're just going to fill it in. Fill it in. That's what you do. Now, I need a few like random green pieces. And this has lost its way up here, I think. So we're gonna just add in something and make this go that way. We have like and then I think we have too many things going on. You know that present that just keeps giving. I think that's what this is. It's like I didn't know when to stop, so I just kept it in its crazy form. That's what happens when you're like just continue to do stuff. Oh, the light's flashing again, if anyone wanted to know. If it's not showing up on the screen. It's like a disco ball or something. I keep doing that. I like adding some of these little like dotted greens. Make it look like it's more chaos. Join me for Chaos 101. We can easily... Hey, that's what I'll do, is put a random flower over here that sticks out way too far. So we just fix it. See? We just keep expanding. You can laugh with me. It's fine. It gets funny. Because I never want to stop. That's my problem. Okay, I'm stopping because I can get obnoxious with this. So we do O for Owen, and then L and B. So there we go. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Toodles!